What the fuck? God, he's huge. He's not as bad. What was the one that we fought the last time when we were Ryu?
Bear-off.
Was that a Bear-off?
Yeah, it's Bear-off.
Was it a Bakugan?
Yeah, it's Bakugan.
What's Bakugan? I forgot. Isn't that a thing? Isn't Bakugan a real thing?
Yes.
Is it a game?
It's like Beyblade, except they're except they're just balls instead of like tops. Kind of, I guess. It's like a really weird Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember they used to have commercials for Pair 2 Bakugan, and I'm like, what's a Bakugan?
No, you bitch! Get over here.
Ah! Oh, you motherfucker.
Damn it.
We just, you know what? He's like so spastic. Oh, the fuck are you?
Fuck are you?
Jesus. Dude, knock
Good
it off.
Christ. Drink a drink. Let me take my medicine.
Medicine. Get the fuck up the thing. Wake up, stupid. Wake up.
Wake up, drink. Ow. Let me get up.
Wow, man. Nice shot.
Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still. Ah, oh, damn it.
God damn it. Damn it, Beavis. Ooh. That's a dung pod. I thought maybe I would have possibly had, like, something else. Like a flash pod. But I do not. Come here, you little shit. Hadouken!
Also watched the,
Is your cat dancing on a drum?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We also watched the documentary on Paul Heyman. Oh shit.
My client, Brock Lesnar. Did you see that
I didn't
beating?
realize how bad the fallout was between Paul Heyman and Vince about the ECW stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, that was bad. That was brutal.
I didn't realize how bad that was. Yeah.
Are you gonna watch?
Like,
did I ask you? Are you gonna watch WrestleMania now that you have the WWE Network?
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it.
While you're at it, you need to grab the. I'll send you the link so you can grab the New Japan Pro also and start watching their pay-per-views.
I don't have the money to get a bunch of subscription stuff.
I'll get
WWE
you. I'll get you. You know what? I'll pay for your subscription.
Okay.
It's only
not. Watch that shit at work.
It's 999 yen a month.
That's a lot of yen.
Not
That's
really.
A lot of yen.
That's a lot of yen. It's not really a lot of yen though. It's
like
even.
$10.
It's like yeah. Well, like yeah, a little under $10. I'll take care of you, dude. Because I watched their most recent. I watched their most recent pay-per-view with the Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, the Gold Lovers. Oh yeah, and they had a badass tag team match against.
Was that the Young Bucks match?
Yeah, it was good.
I heard it was good. I don't really watch much SmackDown. Is it worth watching?
I mean, I hear it is. I've only seen a few highlights. I'm kind of interested in what's going to happen now that Daniel Bryan's been cleared to wrestle again.
Well, that and Asuka potentially going over there.
If she beats the... I hope she does. Yeah. I've never liked Charlotte.
She's a good wrestler.
She's alright.
I think this is going to be a really good match.
If Asuka loses, I riot. They better not
I think if she does, it'll be by some bullshit.
If my waifu loses, I riot.
Yeah, I think if she does happen to lose, it's going to be by some type of a dumb bullshit thing. I don't think they're just going to have her lose right now. I think there'd be some sort of a build-up if she was actually going to lose. You know?
Nobody ready for Asuka!
But like, there's not enough of a rivalry between her and Flair right now for it to make sense.
Oh no, not while I'm sharpening. Alright, good. Oh, you fuck.
That's why I like that I don't have to sharpen anymore.
You don't have to sharpen your bow and arrow? Well, that's fucked up because somehow people still have to sharpen their warhammer or whatever it is.
Yeah, right.
Why do you need to sharpen your hammer? This fucking guy. Yeehaw! Oh shit. Dude.
Killed it.
Yes, we did. I'm so proud of us. That's a good cracker.
Wow! That's
what?
A low price!
Of only $9.99.
I think this is going to be a really good WrestleMania, though.
It'll be alright.
Potentially Cena and Undertaker sounds good.
No.
Because I like that Cena's not this Superman anymore. Like, he's good, but he's not this dumb Superman that they...
He's still annoying, though. Jesus, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing him
everywhere. His character sucks, but he's a good wrestler.
He's not even a good wrestler. He's worse now. But when he was younger, he was trying to employ a little bit more, like, he was trying to add more to his repertoire. It was when he moved into Super Cena that we got the 5 moves of doom, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
He's alright.
I think that could be a good match.
I still think he can cut a good promo.
The women's stuff is going to be great.
I think the women's shit's going to be awesome, yep. I got a Bird Weirvin gem. Rarity 7. Pretty dope. I got a Kulu Yaku hide, scale, a plume, hide. Ooh, I got a silver egg.
Yeah, I got some eggs. But no, I think that stuff's gonna be good. As much as you hate her, I do think that the Rousey Triple H Angle Stephanie thing is gonna be a good match.
Piss on Ronda
Shinsuke
Rousey.
and AJ is gonna be incredible.
Oh, that's gonna be really the only thing I want to see, to be honest with you.
I'm very excited about this card. It's the most excited I've been about WrestleMania in a while.
I mean, I want to see AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Even though I've already seen it in New Japan Pro.
The only thing I don't... Yeah, well, yeah. But even the WWE version of one of their matches is going to be incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Is the way I look at it.
The
only thing I really don't care about is fucking Lesnar and fucking Reigns.
Yeah, I don't like either one of those assholes.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about Ronda Rousey. I do want to see Asuka versus Flair. I do kind of want to see the triple threat match. Is it
Oh yeah,
triple
with
threat?
Miz, that's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, Miz.
I love the Miz.
Finn Balor and
Miz is doing some of the best work of his career right now.
Yep. Finn
And that
Balor
dude has
and
really turned
Seth
his
Rollins.
reputation around.
Oh yeah. He's one of the. He's
Like
one
you
of
heard
the,
about whenever he first joined, right?
Yeah, dude, I know.
Like he was damn near. He was basically banned from the locker room.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And now he's got legitimate respect by people, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's probably one of the most enjoyable villains of the one of the most enjoyable heels.
He's such a perfect heel. You watched last week, right?
Yeah.
We gotta go kill that thing one more time.
Yeah,
Fucking
sure.
when they come out and they were chanting like "Welcome home" and all that shit, and he just goes, "I live in Los Angeles now."
Yep.
Like that's just like perfect.
He
It's so
he
good.
completely shit all over his hometown. It was awesome.
Like he did some fucking Elias level shit right there, where it's just being a complete shit heel.
Yeah, but Elias is over as hell, dude. I love Elias.
I love Elias. Elias is great. I sold out Madison Square Garden last week. So, you can imagine being in Chicago is a disappointment.
I mean, you do know what WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias.
Yep.
But yeah, like Elias is great. Miz is. I've always been a fan of the Miz, but I really like what he's been doing lately. Every time I look in, before I started watching, every time I would look in and see what the Miz was doing, I was like, okay, yep, Miz is doing some good shit.
I became more of a
Mizdow was great.
Jesus. I became more of a fan of the Miz after he left. After he split up with Johnny Nitro or John Morrison. I wasn't a big fan of that tag team, but when he kind of went on the singles career, I started becoming a fan.
I've been a fan of the Miz for a while, but like the stuff with Mizdow was great. His current stuff is with the Miz Taraj is fantastic.
Dude, Damian Sandow was always one of my favorites.
And it's a good way because like Bo Dallas and was it Curtis Axel?
Yeah.
Right? Like they're okay. They're not amazing wrestlers, they're not terrible wrestlers. Which is very sad for, you know, little Mr. Perfect to not be that amazing of a wrestler. But it's a good way for them to still be, you know, part of the show. Because I enjoy them. They're just not the best wrestlers.
I mean, Ted DiBiase Jr. wasn't exactly living up to his daddy's name either.
True. Ted DiBiase Jr. was garbage.
And you've got both
Cody though.
And you've got Cody was good. And you've got and he's doing
good.
Actually Cody's doing some of the best work of his career right now, New Japan Pro.
In Japan, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does Bo Dallas have any lineage?
Yeah, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are both brothers, and they're both the sons of Erwin R. Shyster, the IRS guy.
Oh, okay.
Remember IRS?
Okay.
Used to
Yeah.
come, yeah.
Okay. That whole thing with the Miz TV last week, with
That
them
was
fucking
good.
pulling that shit, that was
Yep.
fucking great.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a nice little ruse they set up there.
A C-lister that can't wrestle.
No, he called him a fake A-lister that can't fight.
Oh, fake A-lister, right? Fake A-lister that can't fight. Right. And like Miz is a great actor for that shit too.
Yeah, I'll have to say that like I bought into it
He's
myself.
very convincing.
Like I really thought that it was legit about to happen.
I did too. I was like, oh shit.
Especially when he said that, you know, where the hell are you going?
The other side of the arena.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, well I guess I'll go in and start fighting. Especially when he said, you know, that he was going to be better than Mr. Perfect as Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
And then Curtis Axel was like, oh, you did not.
See, I've always thought The Miz was very underrated.
Oh, I agree. I kind of want to see Finn Balor win this one, though. Because I feel like...
I'm a big fan of Finn. He's good.
I feel like Seth Rollins has kind of taken his time in the sun a little bit, and he's gotten his exposure and gotten his digs in, gotten his licks in. Obviously, The Miz. Finn Balor is the only one who hasn't really, you know, aside from being the Universal Champion, what really has he done since he's been back? You know, he's not really done a whole lot. I mean, nothing of noteworthiness, in my opinion. You know, his little, you know, story arc there that he had with Bray Wyatt just kind of sucked.
Was fucking garbage, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with Bray Wyatt. Hopefully they're done with his dumb Sister Abigail bullshit now with the Ultimate Deletion.
Honestly, like I want them to keep him as the Eater of Worlds, but I want him to drop the whole Sister Abigail bullshit.
Husky Harris is coming back.
No, fuck that, dude. Like,
how mad would you be if he just showed up as Husky Harris?
I would quit life. No, Bray. They never like the thing with Bray Wyatt was that he had all the tools. The character's already great. They don't need to repackage shit. They just need to actually have it to where his character finally fucking wins a match, backs up what he says. You know?
True. Well, like, I've always felt like he didn't quite have it down, the creepiness. He was always almost there, but never fully sold it.
You know what they really needed to do, too? They need to bring back the Wyatt family. Even if it's a new Wyatt family. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not, you know, Rowan and, fucking, what's his name? They're the Hammer Brothers now, or the Bash Brothers, or what the fuck are they?
Brothers?
Not the Basham Brothers. Oh, what are they called now? They come out to the damn like ring with war hammers now, and I can't even remember what they call themselves now. I mean, they're doing well for themselves, but dude, I miss the Wyatt family. That was a damn good stable. And one thing WWE does not really have going on for itself, one thing it's very weak with right now, they don't have any stables, and their tag team division sucks.
Dude, but the bar, though.
The bar is okay, but even they're starting to get old.
Every time I watch the bar, I love it.
You know, and I've kind of been over fucking New Day for a long while now. Their shit's getting stale.
I'm all about New Day. Every time New Day's up, I'm all about New Day.
No, it's getting old now. It was good for a while. For a while it was charming, but now it's just kind of... Every time I see them...
I like it because it's legitimately them.
I get that, but it's getting old now. For me, it's getting old. For me, the magic's kind of gone. It's like, alright, we get it. Bootios, pancakes, cereal, trombone, unicorns, I get it.
Oh no, I love like the other weird shit, like, oh, we're gonna come out and we're fucking, I'm Vegeta. Oh, and now we're fucking
all you
Final
like
Fantasy.
about them. They came out and you nerded out on your Weebo shit, and that's why you're a fan.
No, but like, I love that they're just doing whatever the fuck they want, and WWE's like, okay, I guess this works.
Yeah, and that's great, but it's just getting old now. You know, the tag team division just is not strong anymore. You know, I just don't... The Usos are fucking, I mean, you know, that's...
I've never been a big fan of the Usos.
I haven't either, but I will say when they finally got, you know, a little more down and dirty and their day one-ish stuff was pretty good, but that's getting old now, you know.
I was always very disappointed in the Usos just because of their lineage.
You know,
just like that's
just
part of the reason why fucking...
You know, Anderson and Gallows, Anderson and Gallows, they always make them job out for some reason when those guys are legitimate badasses. You know, and the 205 Live shit, the cruiserweight division, boring as fuck. Every time it pops on Raw,
You don't like 205 Live?
Not really.
Huh. See, I'm a big fan of 205 Live and NXT just because I like seeing what...
I love NXT. I just don't like 205 Live.
Or I guess Paul Levesque. Or
Levesque.
Sure.
The S isn't pronounced. It's just
Sure it
Levesque. No, it's not.
But like I like seeing how he's running it, just because that's giving a glimpse of what is WWE going to become whenever Vince, eventually.
No, I like NXT, and I like where the women's division, for the most part, is gone. But I don't like the 205 shit. I really don't like the cruiserweight division in general. It's just kind of boring.
Are you not a big fan of cruiserweights in general? Or?
No, dude, I fucking love cruiserweights. Why do you think I love New Japan Pro so much? I love the high-flying shit.
That's why I was going to ask. I was going to say if it's, is it just the American cruiserweights?
It's just they're boring as fuck. And maybe it's because I'm spoiled by what I see on New Japan Pro, and then I look at what they do. It's very tame by comparison.
Ooh, I just carved out a bird weaver in gym.
But I don't really...
Yeah, well, it's like, it's very WWE.
But I just... about it that really excites me. It doesn't keep me riveted. And the personalities, there's really no good characters on there, none to which I feel connected.
That's fair. I'm not a big fan of the characters, but I do enjoy the wrestling on it.
It's just, I don't know. A lot of it's very stale for me. There's a few things on there I do like. But I think as far as wrestling goes, I mean, here lately it's been, Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro and even Impact, Global Force Wrestling. And that's because their female division is fucking, like, the knockouts have always been badass. You talk about all this shit that, finally, the WWE women's division is doing this, and this. I'm like, yeah, go watch Impact Wrestling. Go watch fucking Rosemary and fucking Jade in a Monsters Ball fucking match. I mean, the shit that they were doing over there was always hardcore. To me, Rosemary is one of the best female wrestlers on the planet right now.
My biggest issue that I have with WWE is their fucking fascination with, hey, this guy is strong and he does strong guy stuff. Well,
that's because in the words of the what wrestling culture of the what culture wrestling guys, because Vince McMahon loves big sweaty men. So
I mean, basically,
yeah.
What was the one thing? It was the World Bodybuilding Championships or whatever?
Yeah, the World Bodybuilding Federation or something, yeah.
Yeah.
He tried starting that.
Weird, dumb shit. You're like, Vince, what are you doing?
Yep. And then,
it's the most homoerotic thing on TV.
I will
say... There's anything wrong with that, but like, come on.
I was gonna say, what I was gonna say too was, on occasion, it pays off because Braun Strowman is just a monster.
Braun is all right. I'm on board with Braun.
Braun's awesome because he's
except for get these hands. I love and hate get these hands.
They're gonna get these hands. I'm like, come on.
It's like on one hand, that's really fucking funny. On the other hand, it's like, man, how out of touch is wrestling?
But what I do know is that a legit monster, and he can move. For a guy his size, like
he's definitely talented.
You got the Nia Jax thing with Alexa Bliss now.
Oh, it's you.
Bliss plays perfect as a heel.
I'm fine with the Nia Jax stuff because Nia Jax seems like a fucking character, unlike Lars in NXT, and I'm like, this dude isn't a character.
Here's the thing with Nia Jax though, like. And people might say, oh, you just don't like her because, she's this or she's that. And I'm like, no, I don't like her because she can't wrestle. I don't like her. I don't like her, my reason. And it's not like I don't like her and say I don't like her on a personal level.
She's not a great wrestler, but I like her. I like what's going on with her character right now.
On a personal level, she seems very pleasant. I've seen a few of her little streams and all that she does with Alexa Bliss, and seems very intriguing, very pleasant. Wrestling-wise, though, she's very limited, and yes, she is a larger person. But just because you're larger doesn't mean you can't be athletic and that you can't wrestle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing. It's like I don't like her matches because she doesn't match up well with anyone. You know, they just had her. They had
She's
her.
not like Beth Phoenix.
They had her in that match with Mickie James this past week, and it was terrible. You know.
Yeah.
Now, and then you take her, and then you say like, I don't know if you remember her. She did wrestle in WWE for a little bit, and then she, you know, kind of went back on tour again.
Nia did?
No. I was gonna say the one that I'm gonna mention.
Oh.
Comparatively, she wrestles at a lot of independent promotions as Awesome Kong. And
Oh yeah.
she was in WWE as Karma. Now, arguably, I think she's bigger than Nia, I think. But she was like, she could move, and she was legitimately scary.
Yeah. Well, it's like Nia is in that heavier, in a different sense. But like Beth Phoenix was a big girl that was a big, strong girl, but she knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing, and that's my thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't like to dislike Nia. Have you posted a new quest or no?
No, I was gonna say, what do you want to kill? If you want
It don't matter to me, dude. Just choose something. I'm down.
Okay.
You know, it's like they have Nia booked as this, you know, she's unstoppable. What we've seen that she's not unstoppable. She doesn't seem to match up well with anyone on the card right now, and you know, I understand that they just have her try to just kind of steamroll over some of these smaller female competitors, but it just looks sloppy, you know, and her moveset's very limited. Her moveset's very limited. You know, how many times have we seen her go for like the leg drop only to have the other woman move out of the way and just have her fall flat on her ass, you know? And I'm not trying to be mean. There's nothing wrong with her being a bigger woman. I've got nothing against that, you know? I think she's very pretty. My problem isn't her looks. My problem is the fact that I feel her size is a detriment in this case because she's very limited as to what she can do. You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like that if they had a few other competitors in here around her size, maybe it would match up better. I don't know, because, and that's what I'm saying, I don't know, because I've seen Big Show versus Mark Henry, and that was a fucking just a snooze fest right there. I just don't know. And again, I'm spoiled.
Was it Big Show and Mark Henry when they broke the ring?
I think they broke.
Big Show and Lesnar.
I think both have broken the ring at some point.
Well, it was the suplex off of the top rope, and half of the ring collapsed down.
Yeah, and I think something happened.
Like that iconic scene. Wasn't that Big Show and Henry?
No, that was Big Show and Lesnar. I think it was Lesnar.
You sure?
Yeah, I think Lesnar suplexed him or something like that, and it caused the ring to implode. But I think
that was fucking. Because I remember that. I just don't remember who it was, but I remember that scene, you know?
And I also remember, was it Brock Lesnar? Was it Brock Lesnar doing some sort of, was it an attempted shooting star press? Which, for a guy of his size, was athletic as hell to try to pull that off, but holy shit did he nearly break his neck doing that. He botched it bad.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Braun Strowman and Big Show broke the ring at one point.
Oh, I'm not surprised by that. They're fucking mammoth human beings.
Though it's also like, yeah, like all that shit's planned, but it's still fucking cool whenever it happens.
Yeah. My client, Brock Lesnar. But yeah, like I like Nia Jax in the sense that, you know, she seems like a very pleasant person. I think she has potential, but just for right now, I don't know. And even though I like what they're doing with the women's division, even that's starting to get a little bit bland right now. I'd like to see Ember Moon get moved up to the main roster.
Ember Moon would be cool.
Are we questing? Are we killing something?
I'm looking up that video real quick to see which one I'm thinking of.
I got you, man. Oh, Ripped Apparel came out with a new shirt called Rufio's. Apparently.
Yeah, it's the it was the Mark Henry Big Show one that I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
But yes, there also was a Brock Lesnar one that did it. And it's always Big Show gets suplexed and breaks the ring.
I mean, he's a large human being.
Motherfucker is 500 pounds. I'm so happy Mark Henry's getting put into the Hall of Fame.
I am too.
He so deserves that.
He wasn't always my favorite, but there was some good,
I mean, there was definitely some bad stuff with him, like the fucking sexual chocolate was terrible and great at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I enjoyed Sexual Chocolate just for how
like,
ridiculous it was.
It was awful, but it was great.
I'm not a big fan of the bigger guys. And my problem, with my reason being, because again, usually it's a snooze fest. There's never really a lot of action in the ring. Like again with Mark Henry.
I've always liked Mark Henry, but he's one of the few.
But as I'm saying, with Mark Henry and Big Show, anytime they squared off, it was just a lot of punches, a lot of chest slaps, bumping chests and trying to overpower each other. Man, it got boring really fast.
Yeah. Let me go check my investigations real quick.
Go check your investigations.
Yeah.
My name is Alberto Del Rio.
Fuck
but
Alberto Del Rio.
You already knew that. Fuck Alberto.
I was always disliked him. Not even from he's a good heel. I just didn't like him.
Wow. What you got against Berto?
I was never a fan of him.
I always liked him as a heel. I always thought he was a good guy to hate.
He was a good heel, but I just didn't enjoy watching him. Okay. I was checking to see if we could do an investigation on a big motherfucker.
Had his own ring announcer and shit.
It was great in certain aspects, but just overall,
he used to come out. I remember back when he was brand new, and they were really trying to sell the whole aristocrat thing. They had him coming to They always had him driving up in these $100,000 cars every Monday. That got expensive though. Even if they were just rentals, I guarantee you that got expensive.
Oh yeah.
They tried to sell it off like it was a car from his own collection. I'm like, get out of here.
You're like, no the fuck it ain't. You fucking liars.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Alexa Bliss is engaged anymore, so I think I might have a chance.
Oh really? Why? I wonder why.
Why would I have a chance? I mean, I think I'm a pretty decent guy. If you ever notice, there's a reason I walk with a limp. So I think she would be very happy with me. I just need a chance. I just need
weird.
a chance. What?
We can't fight, what's it called? Big dude.
What big dude?
Big crazy boss fight. I was gonna say let's fight that.
Why can't we fight it?
It just doesn't give us a chance. Do you want to try those basil geese again?
Jesus, whatever, man. Just pick something.
Let's try it.
Fuck,
I'm gonna put it on
life.
just 2 so we don't have dumb
Fuck
people trying to join.
life.
I'm gonna try to grab as much shit as I can to help